How about the 1921 Peugeot 161 Quadrilette?
Yes.
Dark moss green and black over black. It's lovingly restored, as they'd say in France. 667 cc L-head 4-cylinder. Got tons of original rebuilt parts, 3-speed manual. This thing was imported into the U.S. in 2009, and the consignor says he hopes the new owner enjoys the full completion of a never-ending job.
Yeah,
it's one of those ones you'll always be tinkering with, and that's a plus. That's not a minus.
The funny thing about this car is when I was sent pictures of it to do the write-up, I thought it was a full-size, like a Model A type. It's a tiny little car. It's tiny. Really cool. It's like almost like one of these micro cars in a sense.
It's a micro car of its era, 1921. So,
tiny.
Interesting that back in 1921, I mean, the roads were fairly narrow to begin with, so this was a little easier to drive. And I'm sure over in Europe, they were very narrow.
Yeah.
Anything you see that were built in pre-1950, even now, they're very narrow. So if you look in France and Fiat, all their cars were very small, even before the Econobox boom or fuel mileage was an issue. It was small not to get better gas mileage. It was small because it's the only space you had.
Streets are small, yeah.
And there lots of people had cars over there, too. I mean, it was like everybody had a car.
Right.
But this one is really interesting. And if you have any affinity for French cars, classicautomall.com, you can see this and all the other cars that we're talking about.